Very good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed the chapter 2.5, that is, Learn Yoga from Animals. In this class, children, we are going to see the chapter 2.6, Chasing the Sea Monster. Okay, now first let's see about the some short information about a writer. Children, this story is written by a French writer named Jules Verne, is known as the father of science fiction. He wrote about rockets, space travel, and submarines when such things were unknown. In this passage from his novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, he describes how people on a ship think of the submarine as an animal and try to chase and hunt it. Okay, now children, let's start the summary of the story. Chasing the Sea Monster is a suspicious story about a warship named as Abraham Lincoln. In this chapter, students, there are three major characters. The first one is Professor Aronnax, second one is Commander Frigate, and the third one is Ned Land. Ned Land, he was an harpooner. Harpooner means children who use harpoon to catch sea monster like creature. And the characters were crew. Crew means member who comes in the ship. So I hope you have understood the characters in the story. Children, this is a short story, but writer has stressed the story to develop the suspense. And the full story is on prediction made by a member board in the ship of Abraham Lincoln. Okay, now the story begins it at night time when board member experienced that a black big shadow life monster chasing the frigate ship. Frigate means children small speedy ship used in wars. So they assumed that it as a sea monster as it was a night time and to get rescue from this monster. So they increased its speed of ship and noticed that monster was also chasing in same speed, and then children started taking rotation of the ship. While the time when it was rotating in full speed around the ship, the board member noticed the glittering parts, and on the top of the sea monster, due to the speed of monster, it developed an electric live light on it as ship was moving in high speed. So without any guidance of direction, just to get rescue for a while, so Professor Aronnax and other members thought it can cause an accident either of ship or the monster. So they slowly slow down the speed of ship, and the Professor Aronnax commander of previous experience, and then commander replied that it's night time and impossible to attack on sea monster. So what they decided, so they should wait till morning when water been seen crystal ideas. So all the board members, Professor Aronnax, Commander Frigate, Ned Land, and crew were frightened. So they slowly slowed down their speed and waited for morning light. Then children they noticed that monster also slowed down the speed. So around 12 o'clock, they noticed a sea monster was invisible to them. But after 12:53, children they again noticed some sound from the sea. But children this time they predicted that it may be of whale. So inside the sea and around 2 o'clock, they predicted creature shadow was seen. So the boat people prepared to rescue themselves and got ready with the weapons. You can see in the pictures that how they are ready with the weapons, and they spent restless brightfulness in fear and waited for morning. So in morning, Ned Land's wearing his swimming spectacles. Spectacles, you can see in the picture how that he is wear. Moved in water to find out the night creature. But children, water was crystal clear, and nothing was found, nor sea monster, nor whale. Okay, so after some time, they again notice half a mile a shining like creature tail chasing again to their ship. So the crew was shocked. The three members ordered captain was an engineer, to increase the speed. So this shiny creature, whom they predicted as monster, who is predicting all that captains and crew members, they are predicting that it's a monster, and they all started chase the ship in the same speed. So the commander tried to shoot monster by gun and noticed that it one of the parts affected by bullet. So they also declared record on monster of $500. So children, among the crew's skillful gunner aimed to hit the sea monster, and he noticed that bullet hit object made up of metal. The gunner predicted that maybe monster had metal covering, and so he continuously shoot. After continuously fight again, 10:50, they saw shining parts of monster chasing ship. Then they increased speeds of ship. So Professor Aronnax noticed that monster chasing the ship in the same speed. Then Professor advised to slow the ship's speed and noticed that shining parts of monster also slow down the speed. So at this time, Aronnax realized maybe speeds of monster was due to the wave speed. So when monster shining parts visible to them, Ned Land with his harpoon went to attack. So he noticed that the prediction they made of monster or shark was wrong. It was nothing but submarine. So children, at last what happens? They were thinking about maybe it was a monster, it was a whale, but nothing it was there in the sea. It was only but a submarine. Okay? I hope you all have understood the story. And children, I want you to just read the story at least twice time, because it's just an easy story and you will able to come to know exactly the full content of the chapter. Okay? Now let's see the meanings of this chapter. The first one is frigate. It means small, speedy ship used in wars. Second one, unearthly. It means strange, not like those found on earth. Third one, gasped. It means took a short, quick breath through the mouth. Fourth one, luminous. It means bright, full of light. Fifth one, feeling. It means running away because of fear or danger. Sixth one, rode with the waves, means moved along with the waves. Seventh one, blunderbuss. It means a shotgun that has a barrel which is larger at the end. Means this type of gun was used long ago for shooting. Eighth one, harpoon. It means a long, sharp weapon attached to a long rope and thrown by hand or shoot from a gun. Ninth one, spy glasses, a small telescope used by sailors in the past. Tenth one, queering. It means trembling or shaking. 11th one, mate. It means assistant. 12th one, cannonade. It means one who fires the cannon. 13th one, armor. It means protective metal covering. 14th one, profound. means deep. 15th one, torrent. It means a strong and fast moving stream of water. 16th one, yard drums. The outer extremities of a ship's yard. And the last 17th one, hideous. It means terrible, horrific. Okay, once again I'm repeating, children, please read the story at least twice or thrice time. Okay. Okay, children, now let's discuss some question and answer of this chapter, Chasing the Sea Monster. Okay, now I've taken from the workbook the assignment 1 textbook page number 43 to 45. Now over here the first question is guess and write the meaning. The meanings already I have read it to you. So please by heart the meanings, whatever the meanings is there in your textbook as well as in your workbook, because meanings are always comes in the examination. Second one is think and answer. That means you have to find the answer from the textbook, but over here already I have wrote the answer. Okay, but in the examination when passages are given to you, you have to find and search the answer from the passage and write the answer. Okay. Now the first one, what is the name of the narrator? Children, what is the name of the narrator in the story? The name of the narrator is Professor Aronnax. What is the name of the ship? The name of the ship is the Abraham Lincoln. And the children, at what time is the event in the first 5 paragraphs taken place? Already in the beginning I have told you the event was taken place at night. It means all the things, all the event was happening at night. Okay. Now we will discuss a language study about the words and phrases. That means from the pages 43 and 44, find all the words and phrases used to describe the monster. Now you all are thinking what is words and phrases? Words, you all everyone knows that what is the words. And phrases means a phrases is a group of words that work together to make meaning. But children, it's not a complete sentence. And in other words, we can say it does not have both a subject and a verb. It is called as a phrases. So in the page number 43, what are the words and phrases are used to describe the monster that we have to mention over here? So what are the words or phrases we have used? The author has used the unearthly animal, fearsome creature, unknown creature, the animal, a huge glowworm, city skin, a whale, the thing in question, a long, blackish, quivering body. So these are the words and phrases the author has used to describe the monster on the page of 43. Okay, now in assignment 2, we will see that what are the words and phrases the author has used to describe again to the monster. Okay, now later on that we will see. Now after that we will see that pick out the verbs from the following sentences and see if they are transitive or intransitive. Okay, I hope you all are knowing about the transitive verb and intransitive verb, but still in short I will explain you. The transitive verb. A transitive verb, children, is a verb that accepts one or more objects, a noun, phrases, or pronouns that refers to the person or thing that is affected by the action of the verb, that is called as a transitive verb. It means in a sentence that accepts one or more object, if we see, it is called as a transitive verb. Okay. Now let's see what is an intransitive verb. An intransitive verb, children, has two characteristics. When we see the sentence, we have to see what are the two characteristics. Then immediately we will come to know that it is an intransitive verb. So first, it is an action verb expressing to able activity like arrive, go, lie, die, sit, etc. If you find these types of action words in the sentence, so we can say it is an intransitive verb. And second one, we can see that in transitive verb, it will not have a direct object receiving the action. So it is also called as an intransitive verb. Okay, now here are some sentence. Now we have to find out, pick out which is a transitive and intransitive. The first one, Suman heard a noise in the kitchen. Now here the objects are there, but heard a verb is given over here. So that is that this sentence is a transitive. Rohit runs fast. Runs intransitive. The girl plucked a flower from the tree. Plucked transitive. Iron expands on heating. Expands intransitive. The policeman spoke loudly. Spoke intransitive. The witness spoke the truth. Spoke transitive. The plane stopped. Stopped intransitive. The traffic policeman stopped the car. Stopped transitive. Okay, children, understood the transitive and intransitive verb, how to pick out from the sentence. Okay, now we will, let's see assignment 2 from page number 45 to 47. Now over here again the meanings are given. Now you have to by heart the meanings. And the second question is think and answer. That means answer the following question. Okay, now let's see the first one. Why did the mast tremble? Now here, why did the mast tremble? The Abraham Lincoln was speeding so much that the mast trembled. Okay. Now, second one. What reward did the commander offer to whom? Now, commander has reward the offer. How much dollar? 500. So, the commander offered a reward of $500 to the man who could please the monster. So, who pleased the monster? The commander has offered a reward of $500 to that person. Third one, what happened to the shell from the cannon? That means the shell from the cannon reached its target and hit the animal but bounced off its rounded surface and vanished into the sea 2 miles out. Okay, now let's see our last one. Guess what order the commander must have given. We have to guess that what order the commander must have given to the crew. The commander must have ordered his crew to approach the animal silently and try to kill it. So this commander has ordered to the crew. Okay. Now let's see a language study. Again it is given, we have to find out the words and phrases from a page number 45 to 47 to describe some monster. So here in this pages the monster is describes the animal, sea animal, citizen, infernal beast and motionless animal. Okay. Question number 2. Underline the verb in the following sentences. Now you all already knows it is in verb. So the sentence are given over here. We have to find out which is in. Pick out the verbs over here. Okay, children.